So today I am going to start the chapter quadratic surd, and this is the mathematics class 10, and today we will discuss the topic quadratic surd. So first we will start by taking some example. For example, first take any two numbers. Take any two numbers like 5 and 4. Now in this number 5 and 4, now if you find, and these are the real numbers, if you find 5 plus 4 or 5 minus 4 or 5 into 4, then the answer of this will be 9, this will be 1, this will be 20. So all these, that is, when we take two numbers, that is, these are the integers, then their sum, their difference and their product all are integers. Okay. But if you find like 5 by 4 or 4 by 5, then these are the rational numbers. Rational number. These are not the integers. Okay. So that is the sum, difference, product. These are the integers, but the division is not a rational number in this case. So the next is, now if you find the square of 5, suppose the square of 5, it will be 25, and the square of 4 is what? It is 16. Okay, so this here. So that is, you can say that the square of 5 and 4, that is the number 25 and 16, both are again the integers. That is, the square of 5 and 4 are also the integers. Okay, so and these are the whole numbers. Next, we know that the square root of any non-real number, that is the square root, the square root of any non-negative real number. Okay, non-negative real number is that is, suppose a, that is, you can say that the non-negative real number a will be equal to plus minus root a. Okay, this is the definition here. That is the square root of any non-negative real number. Now you see that non-negative. What is the meaning of non-negative here? Non-negative means that is the numbers which are not negative. So it may be 0 or any positive real number. So for these non-negative real numbers, suppose a is a non-negative real number, then the square root of this will be equal to plus minus root a. We write this plus minus root a here, or it means simply plus minus e to the power 1 by 2. Okay, this here. And why do we write this? Because plus root a square equal to, it will be here, that is 1 by 2 square equal to e to the power 1 equal to a, and similarly here minus root a square is equal to also a here. That is why like you see that the plus, that is why we have taken plus root a whole square, then its answer is a, and minus root a is also a. That is why the square root of, that is the square root of a equal to plus minus root a. We write like this. So this is the meaning of this. The next is, now what is the square root of 4? Now what is the square root of 4? The square root of the square root of 4 will be plus minus root 4. That is, now we write plus minus root 4, or you can write that plus 2 or minus 2. That is the square root of 4 is plus minus root 4 or plus 2 or minus 2. This is the answer. So because, why do we write this? Because plus 2 square is equal to 4 and minus 2 square is also equal to 4. So that is why whenever we say that the square root of 4 is plus minus root 4 equal to 2 or minus 2, or because plus 2 square is 4 and minus 2 square is 4. That is why whenever we say that the square root of 4, then we will write 2 or minus 2 both. But according to definition, whenever we write root 4, then we take only the positive value of root. That is, we take only the positive value of root in this case. So that is here this is the only positive number. So root 4 equal to, we will write on always 2 here. Next is now suppose that is here we got the square root of 4 as 2, and this is a whole number. Okay, this is a whole number. Now if you suppose 5 square is 25. Okay, or like if you write what is the square root? The square root of 5. It will be plus minus root 5. Okay, now this, because in this case we got the value of root 4 as 2 in this case, but in this case we will not get any value here because 5 is not the square. 5 is not the square of any real number. So 5 is not the square of any real number. So here we will not get any value for this. That is, the value will come, but that will be decimals, not in the whole number. So in this case, 4 is a perfect square number, but 5 is not a perfect square number. This is what here, like 16 is also a perfect square number. So similarly, many numbers are there like 3 or root 5. Okay, that is, these numbers are not perfect square numbers. That is like 3 or 5 or like 8. All these are not the perfect square numbers because these numbers are not the square of any real number. So in this case, when here now in this from this we will start this. That is, when we write root 5, then now this kind of number is called this kind of number is called the quadratic surd. That is the pure. This is called the pure quadratic surd here. That is here in this case 5. That is when you have any number like this, then this kind of number is called a pure quadratic surd. Okay, and if you write like this, suppose 3 plus root 5, then this will be called mixed surd simply. That is, here this quadratic has some meaning here because in this chapter we are dealing with only the square root. That is why it is called the quadratic. So we can also drop this word and say that whenever we say the surd in this chapter, it means that the quadratic surd, because the surds are of many types also. So here, so you understand the meaning. That is, the one is the pure surd, this is the pure quadratic surd, and this is the mixed quadratic surd. So you must remember these two things: what is the meaning of pure surd and the mixed surd here. And in this mixed surd here, and this is any real number, and here this is a pure surd. So this is called mixed surd in this case. So now you understood this topic, and then next is next topic is here in this case. So I explained you all these things. Then also you have the like surds. Okay. Then you have the like surds. So then what is the meaning of like surd? So like surds are like, for example, you can write that suppose root 2 and then root 8 or root 32 etc. These are the like surds. Why they are like surds? Because if you break them, that will be 2 root 2 and this will be 4 root 2 here. So see that in all these surds we have root 2 as common. So these kinds of surds are called the like surds. And if like for example root 2 then root 3 and root 6, these will not be the like surds. These are called the unlike surds. So these are the like surds and these are the unlike surds. And next, whether like root 4 or suppose root 5, whether these are the surds or not. So actually it looks like a surd, but these are not the surds, because when you simplify, this will be 2 here, and when you simplify, this will be 5. So here the answer of this, and this is a whole number, and the answer of this is also a whole number. So this is not a surd. That is for a number to be a surd, we must have inside it. That is under the this symbol we must have a number a, and this number is a positive real number, and this must not be the square of any real number. Then this will be called the surd. So these are the fundamentals of these surds here. So I explained you about the meaning of the pure surds, then the mixed surd, and the like surds, and the unlike surds. So these are the topics, and then you have some formulas also, like if you write AB to the power root here, then it will be written as AB to the power 1 by 2 equal to A to the power 1 by 2, and B to the power 1 by 2 equal to, again we will write root A into root B. And here A and B are what here again? A and B are non-negative real number. That is AB are non-negative real number. Okay, these are the non-negative real numbers. And similarly, if you have A by B to the power like this, then it will be A by B to the power 1 by 2 equal to A to the power 1 by 2, and B to the power 1 by 2 equal to root A by root B here. So again, A is here a non-negative real number, and this is only a positive real number because this cannot be 0. So remember this. So you have these two formulas will be also used when you solve the questions. So this is the basics of this fundamental. That is the first lesson. For example, now we have some questions. For example, 175. That is root 175. Now convert root 175. Root 175 into the surd here. So that is, we have to express them as a product. So first, if you simplify, then you will get 175 as 5, 3 or 15, like this. Then 5 into 7. So it will be 5 root 7. So this is the product form of this. That is 5 into root 7. So this is the first question, and we can find also many other questions. And there is one question we have to prove. That is the question is that here 108 root minus root 75 equal to root 3 here. So first find this here. So 36 into what? 3. Okay, it will be 108, and 25 into 3 will be 75. So it will be 6 root 3, and minus it will be here 5 root 3. So now 6 minus 5 equal to root 3 here. So it is proved. Now you can see that this is equal to RHS. So in this way we can also prove other questions. So I hope you understood this surd. So in this I explained you the topic, that is what is the meaning of surd, and next is what is the pure surd, and what is the mixed surd, and also the like surd and the unlike surds. So these are the topics. So thank you for watching this.